Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. Oh, I have to look at the date here. August 22nd, 2021. Yes, indeed. That's today's date. And let's see. Today I'm drinking a black coffee. It is, this is the Fair Trade Sumatra from Aldi's. Very good. So what are we getting into today? A little bit of everything. I'm going to do some practice sketching and do a little bit of repairs to some things I have and work on some embellishments for a junk journal. So I think what I'll start with here is I'm going to move the camera down so you can actually see the table better. All right, now let's do that now. There we go. All right. How's that? A little better, huh? Okay. So, what am I repairing today? The one thing I'm repairing is an amethyst necklace that I have. It's like a pendant style. And it's supposed to have the gemstones on here. And here are 4 of them that came off. So I'm going to put them back on. I'm going to try using the art glitter glue and see if that will hold it. And we'll see how it does. If it doesn't hold, we'll try something else in the future. So let's go with this for now. Oh, and the other thing that I'm going to repair is this little, it's a Christmas ornament. I guess it has a little hook right here on the back of the shoe. And the glue seemed to have come loose for these little gemstones here. So we'll try the art glitter glue for this as well, see how it holds up. And if it doesn't hold up, we have other stuff. We have Fabri-Tac and all kind of other things. So let's just try this for now. As you all know, my regular here know that this one, this is my favorite glue to use. So I'm just going to run some glue along here. And might have just a little bit too much right there. No worries, it will be fine, even if it is a little bit too much. One side on, and turn it around here. And this side on. Okay. It seems to be holding all right. Let's give it a minute to set up here. It's fine. I'll set this over here and let it rest. There we go. A little bit more even there. Push that up. I did have just a tiny bit too much glue. So how's everyone doing this morning? I'm feeling pretty well. I hope all of you are feeling well. And get this glue on these. All right, I'm going to turn it over here and pop some glue. Oops, pop some glue right on there. does want to slide around a bit more than I'd like it to. But, you know, art glitter glue on paper, boy, it grabs fast, doesn't it? Okay, I'll turn this over and pop some glue on this one. Maybe not quite as much. There you go. All right. Yeah, I'll try to line that up a little bit straight. Straight, what is that? Oh boy. There we go. I think that looks good. All right, I'm gonna set these aside to dry. I'll set them up here. Might need this, so we'll move this back here out of the way here. And of course, we got to put the tip back on the top of this. All right, here we go. Very good. All right, so I want to show you this little gem I picked up. I'll turn it around here so you can see it. It's called Sketching with Venus Pencils by Harry W. Jacobs. It cost $1 back in the day. And we'll get to the copyright page here. One moment. Yeah, the copyright is actually printed on the back of the front cover. 1964. Pretty sweet, huh? All right. So now you see that is from Venus Pen and Pencil Corporation, Lewisburg, Tennessee, 2nd edition, printed in the USA, 1964. And this is for the art of pencil sketching for architects, draftsmen, teachers, and art students. I did see, where did I see the author on here somewhere? Oh, I told you at the beginning, Harry W. Jacobs. And he's the former director, Art Education, Department of Education, Buffalo, New York. All right. So what he did was, this is such a gem. I found this at a community library that we have. We have them set up all over town, really. And they're free books that you can take. Well, somebody put this one in. I don't know how long ago they put this book in, but I found it a couple weeks ago. I thought it was a wonderful gem. And so he sketches these examples in here, and then he goes into the use of them, of the pencils. Now, mind you, you don't have to have this particular company, the brand name Venus. From what I could see, they're out of business. I did see a few of their pencil sets on eBay, but that was the only place that I saw them, and they're a little bit pricey. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was he makes these plates here. These are called plates. This is plate A, and it goes through the different values and the scale of them, made with the 3H, the 2H, H, HB, B, 2B, and 4B. That's just wonderful. See, because I have a set of these already with quite a few of them already. I have HB and 2B, and then I have a hard, medium, and a soft. So I have a couple of them already, right? So I thought, I could practice a little bit with the ones that I do have. Okay, that would be kind of neat. And just see what kind of effect. I'll flip through the book real quick, so if anybody sees this on replay, you could, take a screenshot if you wanted to, whatever. All right. Okay. And then if anybody is interested, you could always message me or, make a comment down below. Good morning for those joining us live. Nice to see you. Good morning, Candy. Good morning. Just to recap a bit, I found this sketchbook at one of our local free libraries. There are community libraries set up throughout our neighborhoods in the city. And somebody put this gem in the free library, and it's sketching with Venus pens, by Harry W. Jacobs. He is the former director, art education, Department of Education of Buffalo, New York. And the copyright of this, it's a very condensed lesson book, quite frankly. The copyright is 1964, printed on the inside of the cover. And so I was just going through showing, he did these sketches, and then throughout the whole book, he goes through the different pencils, 3H, 2H, H, HB, B, 2B, and 4B, and the value of white as well, of the paper. So each page has examples of, and it progresses in ability. So you start off easy, and then it gets more complicated as you go. And he just explains it so well, how to get these different effects. So I thought I would show you guys this book. It's not very long. It's not a very big book. But if anybody has any, further interested in this book, let me know. Send me a message or something, and I would be happy to, make a copy of whatever and just give it to you in a file or something. It's not very long. I'll tell you in a minute how many pages. We're almost through it now. Okay. And then this page is explaining, and missed page there. There's an so I thought his instructions were very easy to understand, and I thought I would just, show you all this. And then I have a couple pencils over here myself. I'll do a couple things that, the primer that he does in the beginning of this, and just see, what kind of effect I get. This is the last page, 24 pages plus the cover. And this is the back of the inside cover, just kind of nice, vintagey, and this is the back cover. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So starts off with this first page. Let me see. I only have two two of them, which is the HB and the 2B, which is this one. I'm sorry, out of frame here a little bit. There we go. Well, this paper is lovely also. I don't know what paper they used on here, but oh boy, it's nice. So I was reading, I did read through this, and it's kind of neat, what he was saying about when you're, just doing these, what would you call this? Like a swatch, okay, of the particular one that you're using, okay? He said, don't try to get it all smoothed out and blend it in real well. Leave gaps in there, and it, it will show the depth and flow of the color itself. And I thought that was, that's a really good advice. I thought that was a good tip. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that on this paper that you can see my two swatches above his swatches, which are, a printed copy, and the color is, it looks to me really close to the same. So that's really cool. And then let's see, this is the HB. Now down here, I don't know which is which. Because they didn't, okay, here's an HB right here. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Oh gosh, it's so close. It's like blends right in with his. That's neat. And then this is the 2B right next to it. I have to go through my other pencils and see if I have some of the other ones, like the 2H or the 3H, or just the H, the 4B. I'm sure I do somewhere. It's just not in this set. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah, so I just continued. This one I did a little bit more on the side, and this one I did a little bit more on the side. You see that it just blends in real cool, right? Well, that's all. I wanted to check these out in here. And then on, this is the Canson Mixed Media. This is just my mixed media book. It's a 5.5 by 8.5. And it's supposed to be for all kind of multimedia use. I'll tell you, though, you see it does bleed through with some things. So I always, check to see, is it going to bleed through? Yes, it does. Okay, time for a sip. What you drinking, Candy? Excuse me a minute. Candy, I'm drinking the Sumatra blend from Aldi's Coffee, the Fair Trade Sumatra blend. Oh, it's very good. Okay. All right, this is the 2B. Let's do this. I like his his sideways one. Yeah. I want to see how this matches up. So on this paper, it looks a little bit lighter. Okay, so one of the other tips in the book is to use paper that has some texture to it, not a real smooth paper. Yeah. So you could definitely tell the difference. This white paper, I think I got it from Michaels. This white paper, multimedia, mixed media paper is very smooth. And this, I can actually feel the texture on it. It's very nice. Ooh, I love this paper. Yeah. All right, now this one, I should have, here, let me put down what this code is. This is the 2B. All right, and now we'll do the HB. I hope I'm not boring you, Candy. I'm just trying this out, making some swatches just to see what I can start working with here. What I'm gonna need, I want to get some other, sketch pencils, and I do have more somewhere. So I'm organizing, and boy, I'll tell you, things have been not crazy hectic, but a little bit hectic. So you're just resting in bed and having some water. I hope you're feeling okay. Is it early there where you're at? Or are you in the same time zone as I'm in? I don't remember. I'm sorry. uh, I think it might be earlier where you're at still. You love this stuff. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you do. So let's see what let's see what he says about. I'm looking to see if he says anything about this soft, medium, and hard in here. I don't think he does. This is such a cool book. I'm just thrilled with this. I'm so thrilled with this book. Anywho, I will turn this back around, so. Oh, you're in the same time zone. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So the other ones I have, these are more, charcoal. And they're the soft, medium, and hard ones. So they're not the lead, which I'm thinking these are, graphite or lead, graphite, lead, whichever. And these are charcoal. So these are pretty neat, but they completely different from these that he's using here, I'm sure. You get I'll do some samples with these too, so why not? This is the very soft one, and it is very soft. And I want to do one up and down too this way. So this is I'll just put an S for soft. And then we'll do the medium. I'm not really using any kind of pressure. I'm just letting it rest in my hand. I don't know if I'll try to stay closer to you, but I'm just letting, look, it's loose in my hand. I'm not really gripping it. It's just resting there. And I just lower my hand to the paper. And I don't, really hold on tight grip. And I'm not trying to blend. I'm just, I'm leaving some gaps in here, right? So this is the medium. And we'll do the hard now. I'll turn this sideways a little bit. and just the hard. Okay. So it looks like to me, it looks like the medium put down the most color. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Great to see you. Well, I'm just showing this. You could check this out later if you want to watch the beginning. Good morning, Janice. I hope everyone's doing well this morning. I found this little gem at a local free library in that we have, all over our community. We have several free libraries. And this gem is from 1964, and it's a condensed instructional book. It's 24 pages long, and it's pretty cool. If you're interested in it, send me a message. It starts off with some instructions about the pencils, and you don't have to have the Venus pencils to do this. You could have any set of pencils that include the 3H, 2H, H, HB, B, 2B, and 4B. Okay. And he goes through, it builds and gets more complicated as you go through the book. But I was, saying if anybody's interested in this, send me a message and I'll, just send it to you free, a copy. So it's pretty cool. Some cool tips in here about sketching and whatnot. Anyhow, so that's about all I've done so far. Was I went through, the book. I did a little bit of repair when I first came on. I fixed these gemstones on here, this little thing here, and then I fixed my gemstones on this. It's a amethyst pendant. And 4 of the gemstones that were, on it originally just fell off. So I put them back on there this morning since we've been here. Oh, the coffee is good. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move these over and get a couple other things and bring them over and work on something. Which, the amethyst on here, yeah. You see, I'll show you closer. It's really beautiful. If my camera will, there we go, pick it up. It's cut very pretty. The way it's cut. And then those are the gemstones that are on it. It's supposed to represent the 7 chakras. And then you can't really tell that much, but because the light's not catching it real good, every once in a while it catches it, but it's beveled very beautifully. And then you can see the bottom coming out there is really pretty. Then the top is as well, but you can't see it because it's pretty much covered up by the wrap that's, going up the side here. But yeah, thank you. I've had this for quite a few years, and yeah, I just love it. It's got some good energy in it, yeah. And this is a new find. This was a freebie. It was a Christmas decoration, and it has a little loop here. If you wanted to put a Christmas hook on it, hang it on the tree. The gemstones were coming off here, so I just glued those back on. And Fabri-Tac is holding well so far. I'm not sure how long it'll hold up, but since they're mine anyways, I'm going to see how they hold up. And if they hold up, great. If they don't, I'll try something else. So I'm going to move these on out of my workspace here and bring something else over here. I wanted to show you a little yeah, it could be a dresser trinket, I suppose. I took the tag off of it. It did have a tag on it. All right, Amy, grab your coffee. It had a tag on it. It was from Christmas, I believe, 2018 or something, a few years back. Okay. I wanted to share with you real fast, just, this is just an idea that I've been using for the last couple years as a cheap storage solution. It may not be for everyone, I'll tell you. But I will say, I was looking for something that I could sort beads in. If I'm working on one particular project and I want just certain beads for that project, like go through all my beads and decide, okay, well, these are the beads that I'm going to use for this project, and I don't have to think about any of the other ones. So this was a project that I was working on over Christmas. It was some pink upcycled Christmas ornaments that I was doing for my mother for Christmas. And I happen to have this container without all the little sauce cups. Now I'll show you. They come like this, you guys. They're made by Soho, these little cups, and you get 250 of them, and they hold 1 ounce. You get 100 of them. No, you get 250. Okay, 250. Anyways, you see, I still have quite a few of them, right? And I have a stack of them here. I have a stack of them here. These ones have little blue beads in them and different little beads. All right. And what's great is most of the beads are real tiny anyway, I'll show you. You see how tiny these are? These little seed beads. Some of them are flat. These are little, let me put them out here. They're music notes, all right? Just a little music note. You see that? Okay. So they're kind of flat. You could stack a lot of these on top of each other as well, except for the ones that are a little bit bulky, like this, and I put those on top. Oh, at the hospital too. Yeah, they dispense meds in these, I suppose. Um, I actually bought them. I bought them probably about 8 years ago or so. I was helping a friend that owns a food truck business, and her and I, were going out, and I would bring some of my items on the food truck and sell them as well. So I needed these for, samples of things that I was making. I would put a little sample in here just to, give away. So yeah, I already had them. All right. Now this container, I want to tell you, I don't want to flip it upside down, but I will show you up. If I can show you up underneath without dumping all the beads. See, this is one of those mini cupcakes that come in a package like this. They're the mini cupcakes. So if you see, if you have them, that's all I did was, I upcycled the container, and these fit perfect in there. So this, I'll show you. I have all my pink beads in here right now because this was the project I was working on, for the Christmas ornaments. My mother loved pink, so and these again, you can put the smaller beads on the bottom and the bigger beads on top, and then stack it, and you still have room in each one. You could do that. You see that? So I did that in several of these are doubled because of that, because it's just not enough spaces. But I just want to give you guys an idea that sometimes you could just use what you have around instead of throwing it in the trash. Just clean it out and use it. Well, except for the paper cups, of course. But like I'm saying, the plastic stuff, it works great. It can't take a lot of weight, but here's the thing. These beads are so light anyways, so it doesn't have to be real sturdy. You just have to be able to, one thing's easier to handle than 20, 30 different little things, right? So I wanted to show you something else that's cool. And this is, I can't remember which chocolate it was. Good morning, Janet Nash. How are you? And everybody else, good morning, Barb, coming in. Nice to see you. Yes, indeed. The cups really do help a lot. And you can move things around and take them out. So don't forget your plastic liners in your chocolate boxes. They're a little bit flimsy. I'll give you that. But here's the thing. The little cups fit in quite a few of them. They don't fit in all of them because some of them are that rectangle, so they won't stay down in there. But look how many they will fit in. Not that one, but that one. No, that one. So it will hold. Let's see. Will it fit in this one? Not that one very well. Or that one or that one. Okay, that's what we've got. 9. We have nine on the bottom layer, and then if we wanted to, we could double up. I actually have the other beads right here, so I'll show you. I will stick these on top. Just stick them on here. And then we have all these, Now this one's not in a case. I think I still do have the case for that. Yeah, I think it came from this one. Let me see. Did it? Yes, it did. It came, it came from the Wittenauer's box, you guys. Look. Okay, isn't that cute? Let me move it over a little bit. Wittenauer's chocolate. All right. this is the one that it came from. So here's the thing, though. Once you put these tall cups in here, look, it will not fit in the box now. All right, guys, because the cups come up too high. So you have to figure out something else if you wanted to keep this a more, I think this would be more temporary, like for a day type of thing. And this one with the mini cupcakes, that's what these little cup ones fit in, is the mini cupcake container. All right. So this one is more of a permanent, you could just keep them in here and do several of these, right? This is the only one I have. But the one from, this chocolate, it won't fit down in here. Maybe some other ones will. It's, it's always a storage idea, right? We're always trying to think outside the box here. For storage is like an issue, right? Of course it is. So I was thinking, you could also, with these empty spots that you couldn't fit anything in, you could put your yarn in there that you're using, or, see, I have some bigger embellishments. I could stick that up here as a reminder to, use that or whatever. Yes, literally think outside the box, you guys. Yes. It seems like, our needs are almost immediate when it comes to crafting. Is like, I have to get this like right now because everything is out of control or whatnot. Want to keep it neater, and you can't just run out and buy everything that you need. So sometimes it's better to just improvise, right? Improvise. It's a worthy endeavor. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys all this. Don't nod off on me, please. Oh, you're sleepy. I know it's a little bit later over there for you, Janet. I'm glad you all joined me this morning. Oh, hey, so I've been telling you guys, I'm not this morning, but, through social media, I've been telling you, I've been trying to meet my deadlines, right? For this coming school year. I'm going to grab something else over here. I'm going to get back to that in a second. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something here while I chit chat with you guys. All right. So Sam's making you coffee. That's wonderful. Oh, that's fantastic. I want to catch up with all of you and tell you, I have been meeting all of my deadlines. I'm just like perfect at procrastinating. And met all my deadlines. I have one more, count it, one more appointment, and it is for September 1st to finish up turning in paperwork. It will be copies from my background check from last year, FBI and BCI, and my state teaching license for the state of Ohio. And I think there's one more. What was the, banking information so they can pay me. Right? So I'll be turning in all those at an appointment on September 1st. And that's absolutely the last thing I have to do for this school year. Everything else is done. So let me tell you what I have done. What I've done is 6 hours of, 6 different classes on bullying, harassment, human trafficking, social media, things like that. Okay. Suicide prevention, mental health, abuse, and as so on. So I did those 6 classes, and then I took 6 tests. I passed all 6 tests, and I achieved 6 certificates for those. And then I took another 5-part class. It was broken down into 5 parts. And it was basically a repeat of the other 6 classes. For the most part, it was almost a repeat, but it was good to go over it again. And then I only had 1 test for that 5-part class. So then 7 tests altogether. Yes. And then this year, our state is requiring that we have photo IDs if we're, in the building or whatnot. We have to present our photo ID. So I did have to go out to the board last week and obtain a photo ID for that as well. Right? Yes, Janice, I've got my sticker book here. I have look, guys, I have some die cuts here. These they're beautiful, okay? Some beautiful die cuts here. These are from, I'm sure I told you guys before, Collins. Tsunami Rose. Okay, that's her channel. Yeah, Tsunami Rose with, TS. All right. And these are her die cuts. She sells them on Etsy. There's some real pretty die cuts in here. I bought 2 different color tones. One's more of the craft paper type color, and then the other ones are more of the vintage white background colors. So I thought we'd mess around with some of those. And then I have my son got me these. I believe these are different kind of mushroom stickers. Let's take them out of the bag. Let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that. That's supposed to be a little perfume bottle. Isn't that cute? No, I think that's what it is. Okay, I'll set that there. Yeah, so he's a psychedelic mushroom. All kinds of different mushrooms, right? So I got a wide variety of mushroom stickers. Oh, I really like that. We'll play around with so that's a pretty blue one. Look at that one. That's pretty. Oops, almost lost it. Almost lost it. There. Isn't that nice? So yeah, back to the school biz thing. Maybe just, for a minute anyway. What I was going to say is within the city limits, I live within the city limits, so I'm going to substitute teach within the city. And they're letting students, so far this year, they're letting students choose whether or not they're going to go into the brick and mortar school, actually go into the building, or if they want to go online. Last year, I was online the entire school year. So this year, I'm going to do the same thing. If at all possible, I'm going to stay online, and that's my plan. I decided to let you guys know that's what I'm doing. I'll let you know how it goes. We don't start until after the first week of September, so I've got a couple weeks to go yet, and a couple weeks to really play still. So I had this fabric. I'll show you what the original looked like. So the original lace looks like this. And I believe I took this off of a shirt. It is like a frosty light green, almost. Very light green. And it just repeated this pattern. So you get the idea. This is what it looked like all together, like that. Anyhow, I cut it into pieces like this, and then I dyed it and with the alcohol ink, that we made before. And I had this down underneath, as I was spraying it. So got this pattern here and this pattern here like that. And, the little flowers here like that. And then there's some bigger ones on here, which I used. I will show you what I used them on. But here's the little leftover ones here. So we have, I had to do them several times with that blue ink, the blue alcohol ink that I made, because it just didn't want to cover all this, this shiny green kind of, you know what I mean? So, no, Janet, I didn't send the journal yet, but I will be sending it this week. I'm done with the journal. The journal's done. And I'm going to edit a video, upload it for, the final flip through. And I'm going to get it off in the mail this week. So it will be going over to Defy, to Carhartt. So yes, it's all ready. I'm doing a final flip through video for you all, and editing that, and it'll be up this week. The video will be up this week, and the journal will be out to care this week as well. So it'll be, I'll let you all know, because I'm sure Carolyn will let me know when it will be in which auction it'll be in for, the fundraiser for the Hardest group, the Hardest Foundation. Anyhow, so let's get back to this. So I wanted to show you this fabric. I'm just going to set that there. And I have a bunch of things over here. So I have paper, I have some fabric, and some stickers, the sticker book, and I have more scrap fabric here. that I did not use for anything yet. This was what I had left over. These are all well, of course, except for these right here. These are cotton right here. But the rest of these fibers are silk, different silks. You know, the blue, oh, this one's really lovely. Yes, scraps, exactly. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna glue some stuff, okay? I'm gonna glue some stuff. And we got more stuff. All right. We got this pile of stuff. So we have these are the little piles. I'm getting way ahead of myself here, you guys. These are the little silk threads that are left over. We're gonna make some little bird's nest. You know, I wanted to do them the last time we were here, and then I forgot all about them because I had all these little scraps still here. And I have all these silk strips here already. I'll move them up here so you can actually see what I'm talking about. See this whole board here is full of stuff as well, of scraps we can use. And I'll set this over to the side. And so this paper, this is the copy paper, you know. On the big TV. This is the, some of them, you know, they came out really cute. So I'm thinking I'm going to fold a couple of these up. This one, you know, this one came out really, really cute, you know, like you could still write on the back side of this. You can still write on the front side of this if you wanted to. Same with this one. It's still usable. So these two will make some nice writing paper for inside of that birds and butterfly junk journal. We're going to just set these two aside for now, so they do not get messed up. And then let's see how we want to fold them to stick them in the junk journal, right? And then these other ones that didn't quite get the whole page, right? But they got, two of them got quite a bit of it with, you know, look at this yummy pattern. I mean, that's really cool, right? So we could do something with this. I'm not sure what yet. Oh, I'd probably do something with this one too. Yeah. And these two, we didn't get much on these two. These were the bottom layers, and it did get much on these two. So that's kind of good, right? We use that little, we can use these little pieces for sure. You know, just rip around it. I'm not scared, right? I am not scared. Oh, goodness sakes. And then here was another really cool freebie. So I got this freebie. This is a little pin. Somebody made this pin. And, you know, it's got a pin on the back of it. And they also made it as, let me turn it sideways. Oh, I can't really see it sideways. There, a hair clip. So you could wear this as a hair clip or as a pin. And it's backed on like a faux leather circle. And the front of it has this lovely beadwork, a bead flower, and all these blue feathers. Blue feathers. They're very pretty. Okay. Right? I thought this would be cute. I would take a couple of feathers off here and there and, you know, upcycle it. We're gonna use it. We're going to use it. don't take it off, huh? Should I wear it? Oh, all right, let me put the camera up. Hello. Hi. Now, see, you could pin it on like that. It's big, it's very big. It can afford to lose some feathers, right? Or, it's big, guys. It's big. We're going to take some feathers off of it. There we go. All right, let me move the camera back down. Ooh. Yep, there we are. Almost. Sorry. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. There we go. Okay. All right. We got the feathers. We have all kind of stuff here. I'm telling you, if I can't do something with all this stuff, I picked out my buttons. We got a lot of coordinated buttons. Yes. I went through my buttons, Here's the deal. And the little cup, right? We're going to take some of these buttons. We got to sort them a little bit. Let's do that now, because I have some really big blue ones here. You see these? There we go. And then we have some of these little buttons. We have a wide variety of blue buttons here. I would say, somebody once called them the peacock blues, okay? That's kind of what's going on here. Not entirely. So just thought I would tell you that. I've heard them called that. The peacock blues. So I'm going to double it. These ones are a little heavy, so I'm just going to double that one. And let me get these blue ones in here. This will make it a little bit easier for me to, kind of see what I'm working with here. Get them kind of separated so that they're not so, yeah. They don't have to be perfect. We just get the ones that are the same size, basically, or close to it. And these real little ones, I want to keep those ones separate. You see, I only have 3 of those. So I think I could put all the rest of them. I'll put those in there and put these ones in here, and then there's 3 little ones by themselves. I'm rambling, right? Okay. Here we go. And then these little blue ones here. That's it. So I could get rid of the bag. And then there is a whole, what I'd really like to use, you guys, and I'm sure you remember these. What was this? This was the jelly plate, the jelly plate paper on photo paper. Do you guys remember this? This is the HP photo paper. I was doing jelly printing, okay, and got some really cool patterns on here. It's the same color palette. Just show you a couple of them here. So here's the thing. I haven't really quite figured out. I haven't done anything with them yet. So I have a nice background here to work on the front. So I figured, well, let's do something with these. They're about, let's see. Let me get a little ruler here, you guys. Gals, I should say, probably, right? Okay, gals. They're about 5 by 4.5, roughly. Almost 5 by 5, okay. So I could cut them down. That would be cute. I'd cut them down, make a little tag out of them. And then I would have to put something, on the back of them because, I mean, you could write on the back of these, but I think you have to use a ballpoint pen on the back of photo paper. Pencil doesn't work very well, right? Or, something else. Um, sorry, you guys. I didn't go anywhere. I'm still here. We also have these little cards. We can embellish some of these too. I have 2 sizes of these. These are the little the phone contact. Okay, so all I'm doing, I'm just grabbing other little scraps here, different, different color palette, something more neutral, and just throw on here, right? So we have some different things to work with. These are scraps left over from the collage master board. Good morning, Debbie Brown. How are you? Good morning. I'm just doing a little bit of messing around, basically. Yeah, just doing a little bit of messing around, drinking some coffee, chit-chatting about, what's been going on. What's been going on? Yeah. So I think I'm going to get some of these here. Boy, we have stuff everywhere here. But that's okay. We can work in this space. It's all good. It's all good. We've got some room. All right, so let's, this would be cool to put on the back of some of these. Yeah. All right, so let's cut some of these down. And then I'll get the corner rounder. I couldn't think of what it was called. The corner rounder thing, I'll get the corner rounder. Yeah, these do not have to be perfect, you guys. This is for a junk journal. I'm going to say, let's see, what's straight here? Would be like right in here. The moment I tell you it doesn't have to be perfect just for a junk journal, right? That's when I go back and say, it's so crooked. Yeah, that's how it works in my head. Oh, you guys, I can't win. There we go. All right. And Let me just square this one up a little bit straighter. There we go. Well, you guys can't even see what I'm doing, can you? I'm cutting paper. I'm cutting paper. Do you really want to see me cut paper? Okay. All right. Sorry, the lights are getting to me. It's going to be a very beautiful day here in Youngstown, Ohio. It's going to be about 85 degrees today without any rain in the forecast. So I'm looking forward to that. And I will take Birdie out. I will take her out for a little walk around the block. You know, Birdie is the family puppa girl. I have all kind of nicknames for her. Her name is Birdie, and she is a German short-hair pointer mix. And she has markings on her that are similar to, you know, like a brown and white cow. The brown and white patches on a cow. So I call her Birdie cow, Cowdy bird, bird dog, Birdie girl. I've got all kind of nicknames for her. Puppa girl. Yeah. Of late, you know, she's 14 years old now, and she is, you know, I guess in dog years that's a lot, you know, that's pretty old, right? Older than me. So lately I've been calling her Big Mama. she's never had puppies, but she certainly has been a foster mom of many dogs and puppies. So she kind of deserves the title, although we haven't fostered any dogs in the last couple years. She did a good job when she did. And I call her Big Mama now sometimes. And see, come on, Big Mama. And she made a good mom. She's been a good dog. Yep. So, I'm just cutting these in half. I'll try to stay, you know, try to make it so you can at least see what I'm doing sometimes, right? I can't cut too straight if, you know, holding it like that, but they don't have to be perfect, right? I keep saying that. Am I trying to convince myself? Maybe. How is Freddie doing? And how are all the other family member pets doing, everyone? Tell us about yours. I know we have Freddie in the mix. Who else do we have? I'm not really sure. I'm going to take a little bit off of this edge here. There we go. We have quite a few of these. So we probably have more than enough to work with for now. I'll just do a couple of these, you know. Good morning. How are you? Okay. I think what I'll do is turn these papers over and we will just glue these on here. Roughly glue them on to the, I think that'll make a cool background. Probably should have. Yeah, let's do them like that. Why not? I'll take some of these other bigger ones that I didn't cut yet, and we'll do the other sheet too, I guess. So let's do this one first. Let me grab some glue here. We have the magic blue, ooh-hoo. Oh, Amy, you have an old timer with you, huh? Yes, indeed. That's an old timer. I'm going to turn all these over and put some glue down. The trick is not to catch any of the other fibers here. That's the trick, right? We're all about tricks today. No, silly tricks are for kids. Goodness, don't get me started today. Once I start getting silly, it's over. It's over. I'm telling you, I get in some of the silliest moods sometimes. All right, you know what I need? I need a paper towel real quick. Let me grab that. Hold tight, hold tight. Okay, paper towel, paper towel. And this just so that I can wipe some of the excess glue off. I can kind of burnish it on here a little bit better without getting glue all over me, right? And smearing it all over the place. So this helps, you know, it helps. Nothing really that new. All the crafters to it. I'm stepping in line here. Stepping in line, I tell you. See, I can follow some instructions. All right. Uh-oh. He's kind of got stuck. Oh, you like silly? Yeah, I could be quite silly sometimes. Oh, I knocked over one of them already. There we go. Yes. This will be interesting once I cut them, have them glued on and then cut the backs off, and we'll see like the randomness of the back paper is going to be really cool. I think. I'm hoping so. That's what I'm counting on. We'll see. But we are going to do, embellish these, can't write on the front side of these, of course, because that's the photo paper side with the jelly print on it, and it's very textured. It's nice. It's pretty to look at. So we will do some embellishing on this side of it, and then the back side that's got this that's the photocopy paper that has the remnants of the alcohol ink. Will be the writing side of these little cards. But it's going to be pretty random. Pretty random. No, I think I missed that corner a little bit there. All right. I think I'm kind of going to go down with this one a little bit. I'm not being too strategic with it, Oh, see it. Sorry about that, you guys. I bring all these goodies over here, and then I knock them down all over the place with the glue stick, all right? So let's set this one aside for just a moment. We'll let that set up, and I'm going to stick a couple down in here real quick, and then we'll cut those out. Sorry, I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to the chat today. I am kind of looking at it here and there, okay? If I miss something, it's just because I'm, I have my head down here looking at the glue. I'm watching glue dry. Oh, goodness. All right. So I'm going to leave these bigger ones here. Let's see. I think we'll get a nice one out of that. Put that in there. Or maybe probably should just do these two like that. Yeah, well, we'll do these two. I think that'll work. I'm still going to cut them a little bit. I think I might just, make a couple different things out of these, like tags, a bookmark. What else can we make out of them? I don't know. Little clusters. We can make little clusters out of these. That'll be cool. Clusters would be cool, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. Clusters. You'd be a nice background for a little cluster, but then you don't really need the paper on the back. Kind of like stick this one this way. There we go. It's a little bit crooked, but I wanted to pick up a little bit more blue in the bottom of this here. There we go. All right. That's all we're going to do with gluing these down. And I'm going to put this cap back on here, right? You guys need to know that. Yeah, put the cap back on. Good coffee. All right, I'm going to move this one aside, and I'm going to bring this one back over here. And I'm going to take these extra ones and put them in the basket behind me. All right, I'll start cutting these out. Just roughly. They don't I'm not cutting them out perfect. I'm just going to go around here like this, you know. Try not to pick up the other dies, and I'm just rough cutting for the moment. That's all I'm doing. And then, you know, do the details here. But first I want to decide what I'm going to do with them, you know. I'm just cutting off like some of this excess here, that's all. Get a general, get close to them, but not all the way to the edge yet. So we got some other ones we're going to cut out here. We'll stick this in the scrap basket down here. And let's cut these ones out now too. Yeah. There we go. I've got to make this a little bit smaller so it'll fit in my scraps. There we go. Where's that other scrap? There we go. Let's get those scraps out of there. All right, now I got all these other little tiny scraps from when I was cutting those off. I got to get these out of here because they're going to get glued into something by mistake. And we can't have that. We can't have a mistake. Oh my. All right. So what do we have going on here? I'm thinking, what am I thinking here? Yeah, I'm just tidying these up now. Taking the little stuff off. I want to get my little flowers over there. While I'm thinking of while I'm doing the final trim up here, I'm deciding what I want to do with these. If I want to make it a tag, or a journal card. It will just depend, right? Well, but you know, maybe I better go over the back of these first because I see an air bubble in one of them already, which is right there. And I don't want any little bubbles in them. So let me do that real quick too, before I do any more cutting. I want to make sure that glue got down good on those. So let's do that real quick. I'll flip these all over. And yeah, see there's a little air bubble right there. So yeah, let me do that real quick. You know, it wouldn't necessarily hurt it, but it will make writing easier on there if there's not a little air bubble right in the middle of the page or, like right in the middle of the card or whatever. If I would have forgot to do that, it wouldn't have been a big deal because I could have made it into a cluster and not even, use this side of the card. So it just, it all depends. So and sometimes there are happy accidents too. Right? And I think that's good. I think I got it pretty well. All right, I'm going to finish cutting these out. So we're doing the wild thing today. We don't really know. I have no plan here for these. I'm just going to see what we can create. We'll see what happens. The jelly plating was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm in the mood to get the jelly plate back out again soon. Yeah, which will be good because I do need some coordinating paper for another project that is more of the burgundy color palette. Burgundy, gold, those two colors mostly, and maybe some forest green in there. So I'll be getting the jelly plate out again soon, and this time I have a bigger one to jelly plate with because somebody sent me a larger jelly plate in the mail. It was such a wonderful surprise to be gifted a larger jelly plate. And that was really cool. So next time we get out the jelly plate, I'll bring them both out, the big one and the little one. Make some coordinating paper for the other project. It's going to be a traveler size junk journal, and I don't know if you all remember or not, but the traveler size one is going to be going to Defy as well for their fundraiser auction. And it's nearly done. Just need to do a couple things and send it off too. So we'll be working on that coming up here real soon. Not today, of course. I did show it, I think in February of this year. There's a video about it, I believe. It's included in that video, I believe. So yeah. But all right, and that one is already done. Right. So let's see how the backs of these turned out. They're pretty neat. We got some interesting colors going on. It did the random thing. Yeah. It's really cool, right? Just really random effects on the back. Yep. Not bad, not bad. And these are, they're perfect size this is a perfect tag size, I think. So I think tags would be good to make out of these. I'm kind of like trying to bend them and oh, I'm sorry, you're waiting for the hurricane to come. Bending those back in a little bit, and so they're flatter. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's set these over here for a minute. And let me get one of these little cards. Even the little ones are too, I think they're too big. They're too big for this. So, let's see. If I had a bigger one. Oh, you know what's really cute about these is these can even be put on as a pocket. If you only, glued and then left the top open, you could be used as a little pocket too. Sorry about that. Sinuses, kind of get into me here. That's kind of cute as a pocket idea. I'm just looking. A lot of it is just look and see what's it look like. I'm kind of not sure if I like the bigger ones. I have more of them in here somewhere. I have well, let's move these over. That's a thought as well. All right, Candy, be safe at the grocery. Thanks for joining us. I hope you have a great week. Let's kind of do I'm gonna lay these out. Get some glue here. And a sip of coffee. This is one of my coffee dyed papers, just a little piece that's a leftover piece, a random leftover piece from collaging. Just putting some glue on it and gonna kind of like just not really. Now I put it on there kind of wonky, but that's okay because I'm gonna cut it off the edge there. I wanted, didn't want it on there straight. I want some dimension to it. So just stick it on there kind of wonky, And then what else we got here? We have might take a little bit more off of this edge. Yeah, there we go. Gosh, can you guys hear that guy's bass speaker in the background bumping down the street? Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks cool there. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? I think you can, kind of. I can't really move the camera down too much there. I can't really change it that much. There we go. How's that? Is it a little bit better, maybe? All right. I'm going to put some glue on here. Just so I can stick this down. You should quit messing around. Yeah. All right. And get my little napkin here and push some of that glue up. I'm not really, I'm not worried about going over the edge or anything like that because that can all be trimmed off still. I'm just kind of creating a little paper collage type thing. Hi, Birdie. How are ya? Come on in. Come on, Bird. Bird just popped the door open. See, I'm creating this little collage area down at the bottom. Vanessa, yeah. Here, let me move my camera up for a moment. Hello. Yeah, I see my. Here's I can hook it here, and then I can move it out and adjust it and things like that. See, yeah, but I've used this one up here when I record, and because my phone fits on this one. But the one that I'm live with right now, I'm just using my camera that's on my laptop. So I don't have a webcam, a separate webcam. Yeah, if that answers your question. Okay. I got to get back to this before my glue dries up. We can't have that. So I wonder, that would be cute. Let me rip the little piece of this. Oh, that would be cute right there. Maybe I'll put it, line it up. All right. We could put a little sticker on this. That would be cute too. Yeah, something. I'll do something there. I stick this right about there. That's cool. And let's see what else we got over here. Oh, how about a piece of this? This is like a creamy. It's a creamy white, not white, but like an antique whitish. It's very pretty. A silk. let's take a piece of that. Let's get a piece of that. So I want my other scissors that are for fabric. Let's just cut that off there like that. And as you go, rough this up on this little, on the end where, it was just, nicely cut, pull it apart a little bit. Give it some dimension, kind of wispy, ratty kind of piece now. I'm going to stick that on there. Yeah, kind of like that. That's just how we're going to stick it on there. And this piece, I'm not going to worry about the whole thing getting stuck down because I don't want the whole thing stuck down. I want to have some dimensions. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue like in the middle of it and just kind of scrunched it a tiny bit and pressed down. So this is what we got going. This is what we got going on so far. Okay. So far. We will keep going. I'm going to cut this little extra stuff off now because I think the glue might be dry or close to it. There we go. Let me trim this little piece off there and this little piece off there. There we go. So that's what it's looking like so far. Let's see what would look cool. Do you like one of these, maybe? Oh, one of those coming up out of there. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty nice. Or do we like the spotted one? I think this darker one looks cool. Let's try the darker one for now. All right. I want it to just stay kind of wispy, right? Well, I'm just stick it this way for now. Just see placement wise. It keeps wanting to flip over. It really does. It wanted to flip over. Oh gosh. We're gonna have to put something here. Maybe the button. Yeah, probably a button or a sticker or something. I don't know. Yeah. All right, let's oh, I like that. Let's take this up, kind of like oh, I got to get some proportion here. Oh gosh, you guys. All right. I'm thinking that might be cool. All right, now got to remember because this is probably a tag, and that corner is going to get cut off. Let's bring this down a little bit more. Um, maybe like in here, maybe that should be good. I think. All right, let's get some glue down. I'm just gonna make a line of glue, and then I'm gonna lay the feather over top of that line of glue right there. See, like that. Hopefully not mess the feather up too much. Come on, get on there. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna get up underneath this line here a little bit. There, that should do it. All right, get over there. It really does. It wants to keep flipping on me. Still want it to be, wispy in here even, right? Not a great big glob of glue. Oh, goodness sakes. Where's my tweezers so I could pull my finger out of here? Here they are. Okay. So fingers stuck. I'm going to hold it down with the tweezers. Hold down the feather and pull my finger off. There we go. And voila. Now I can go in here and loosen up, hopefully loosen up some of these little feathers in here. Pull them out. Some of them want, they got flipped up underneath there a little bit. There we go. That's kind of neat. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Okay. Now I saw there was let's move some of these out of the way here for a minute, and how about I'm thinking that might go there. Let me get one of my hairs out of there. Thank you, Janet. I'm glad you love it. I might put that little flower there yet, but we're going to get into the stickers now. So we've got to move these silk fibers here. Boy, do we have a slew of silk fibers in here, you guys. So get these over here. Oh, you know what else will look cool in here? A word. We've got words too. Let me see here. These are just, some that I did on my coffee dyed file folder. And I believe these ones were with this quill. I believe this is the one I used for these. So I'll cut one of these words out. We'll glue that in there somewhere. And let's find a sticker. I did mark some in here only because I went through here just so that I wouldn't have to go through the whole entire thing. Okay. But I wanted to have some already picked out that, would work. So we have this butterfly. That's kind of big. So let's actually, these are all kind of big in here. Let's find something a little bit smaller that might work. What's here? It's kind of like, I could put that one kind of sideways. That might work nice. I think we're just going to go with one here pretty soon, guys. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. That one's cool. Let's grab this butterfly. And you know what I'm going to do here real quick is I want to ink up around the edge of this a little bit with my vintage photo. So, oh, Vanessa, I believe they have this sticker book on Amazon. Although last year, all of the hardest received this sticker book. And I'm hardest. So I received the sticker book. It was somehow Kara worked it out, and all of us got the sticker book last year. All of us that were hardest at the time. So yeah, I'm just putting the vintage photo around the edge, knock that blue down. There's like a blue color on the sticker paper there. I probably even could have cut it a little bit, cut it a little bit closer. Let me do that real quick. I could have cut a little bit of this off because some of it's actually quite big. Sorry about that. I should have done that before I inked all the way around it. I wasn't quite thinking. But yeah, it does help to take some of the excess sticker paper off, and then ink around it. So yeah, I forget sometimes. Let me cut just to trim. The whole thing doesn't need trimmed because actually quite a bit of it is pretty close. But there's just a little bit of it that had some excess on it. So it just takes some of it has to come off. So that's all I'm doing. There we go. Awesome. I just knock that edge off a little bit. Yeah, I have not used my sticker book much. I've used a couple of the stickers for, a couple projects that I've done, but I have not used much of it, and I'm going to be using it more, you guys. I'm just telling you. So let's see. Let me turn this around for a second to see how I want this to be, how I want it to go. I go up this way. Do you want to go up this way? I like that. I kind of like that. I know you can't see what I'm doing here. Hold on one second here. I'll show you. I'm trying to just decide which way do I want this to go. This way up towards the feather. Do I want to go up this? I kind of like it going up this way. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue on the back of this. It is pretty sticky, but I don't want to come off either. The sticker paper is sticky, but I don't want to come off. So I put a little bit of glitter glue on it, or glitter glue, and then I pop it down. And I think I want it like right in here, right in there, kind of. Right in there. I'm so indecisive. Just stick it down. Stick the damn thing down. Sorry. Sometimes I gotta get rough with myself like that. Okay. We lost quite a bit of the silk, but you do see some of it sticking up around the edges there. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. So I think now, well, I think this one is pretty much done. So let me put my lid back on there and stick this in here. Take a sip of my coffee. Right, Janice? I mean, if I don't tell myself, just stick the damn thing down. I'll be here all day trying to decide which way I want to stick it down. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, that's just that's just how it is sometimes. Oh gosh. I don't mean to be so indecisive. I just am sometimes. All right. I'm making this one a tag, so of course, I'm just uh I'm cutting my corners off here so I can make this a tag. And let me get the corner on there, right? There we go. We're gonna have a nice little tag, right? It's a cute tag. All right. So I think what I'll do now is I'll get a couple things real quick. So we have this one. This one makes the cards and things like that. It's the envelope punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. It also rounds corners, right? Yeah. So I'm going to stick this in there and round that corner. Well, I'm going to have to stick it over, turn it over because this paper is a little thicker, right? There we go. I've got to do it twice. It didn't quite get that corner on this side. There we go. Because I got the photo paper and the copy paper. Just didn't want to get this corner quite that good. So yeah, that's how I round my corners. There's the back. You see the back a little bit better, right? And that's the front. So this one, almost done. Let's finish it. You really don't... you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it this way. You could just put a hole punch in if you want. I'm going to I'm going to get this thingy here. Something. Let's so this punches this is the We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile, and it's the pink edition. I think this was for breast cancer awareness or something. But I got this about 6 months ago or so. I want to say something like that about there. And I'm still getting used to it. So I just open the safety on here. This is the safety. You push it one way, it locks, and you squeeze the handle and push it the other way, and it opens up like that. So I'm going to just eyeball it. You can set it to the depth that you actually want it here. I'm just going to put a hole right there with the the larger hole, and then I'm going to stick a grommet on there. So let's get one of these out. How about why not a white one? Because we have some white on the back. Let's grab a white one. So let's stick that on there like that. You just set it on the hole. And I already have this aligned the correct way. but I don't quite remember. Which way is up? Okay, I think this way. This is the way. And then you squeeze. Huh? I must have had it the wrong way. See? Turn it the other way. There we go. Yeah, now we have it. And we have our hole and our grommet in there. And we'll stick this back over here, out the way. Oh, let's put the lock back on first. Don't want to pinch any fingers. And then we have this container. This is from Amazon as well. These are the little bull pins. So we'll stick let's see, what color do we want here? How about if we go with, let's go with one of these. Kind of pick up that pink color in there. We'll use this pink one maybe. No, let's use a blue one. So we've got I'm changing my mind a million times here, guys. I'm using a white one and I'm going to put a little blue flower on it. That's what I'm doing, and I stick it to it. All right, I've got a little blue flower dangling on there. And we could very easily take one of the little tiny blue buttons and, just stick it on there with the flower. And we could get, I have some blue, not blue ones. How about a gold bead? I'll put a little gold bead on there. Yeah, like that. We got a little gold bead. And that one's probably too big. What else is in here? Okay, I think that'll do it for now. We need the tag. I'm flipping it all around here. You guys are wonderful. Have so much patience with me here. more patience than I have. I got to get it in there right. Let's see. What would make sense here? Maybe this way? It's not the way I want it to be. It's more like I want it to hang a certain way, right? I can't get it. There, I think that's how I want it. If I can close these little pins, right? Oh my gosh. You're rough. Yeah. So we have a little pin at the top here. What do you guys think? Yeah, not bad, right? And then this is the back. You could write on the back, since I put the copy paper on the back. It could be right on, and that's the front. There we go. And I have just an idea. I have these two are from Dollar Tree, And they're real small. These are the flatbacks. These are a white pearl finish, and these are a larger white pearl in the middle of each one of these, and they've got the little diamond ones as well. So you could put little diamond embellishment here, even. Let's see. We'll just put maybe a couple there, just for the heck of it, you know? Why not? And because these are, you know, this little, they have a little bit of stickiness to the back of them, but they're not overly sticky. So I like to put just a little dab of, oh, you know what I'll do is I'll put it right here on the butterfly. I'm going to put them on the butterfly's body part is where I'm going to stick these. And it looks like about 3 of them will fit there on the body part. So you kind of got to get them, you know, right side up. Right side up, Tina. All right, there's one. We'll stick another one on there. I think we'll fit 3 there. And get the little tweezers here. All right, come off of there. It wants to stick to everything. They're not really that sticky, but they want to stick to everything. Okay. And then one more there. Let's stick it down there. Move it over with this. Come on, get off of there. There we go. Okay. I think that's a wrap. Okay, what do you think? Yeah, see the little, put a little bling on that butterfly. Little blingy bling. And they're flat. They really are. They're pretty flat. But yeah, right. They stick to everything but what you want them to. I'm going to call this tag done. And I'm going to put the pin back in my our glitter glue before it dries up here. Thank you all so much for sticking it out with me, you guys. It's been a fun morning, and we've been here for a little over 2 hours. And I'm so happy you all joined me this morning. And thank you for being here. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're going to be doing. And that's about it, everyone. With that, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you in a live later this week, maybe. Okay. Bye, everyone.